Thank you. Toda rabba.
Your country was hit this week with the widest Russian bombardment since the beginning of the war. What is the situation on the ground today?
Well, it's tough. We have got the first snow on the ground, both in Kyiv and in the western parts of the country. And assuming that almost 50% of the electrical power stations has been heated, you can imagine how difficult it is.
50% of the country is without electrical power?
Yes, almost
right
50% have been heated, yes.
Wow. Ambassador Kornичук, it is not a secret that the relationship between your government and the outgoing Israeli government are tense. Do you have any reason to believe that the attitude of the incoming Netanyahu government will be different?
Well, we do hope it would change, but again, we know that your winner of the election, Mr. Netanyahhu, basically has had a good relations with Mr. Putin in the past, but I do believe that it will change because of most of the democratic world leaders will not shake a hand of Mr. Putin now. And also, I want to say that Mr. Netanyahu has had a wonderful phone conversation with my President Zelensky last week, which was very promising. So I do hope that he will change the policy and we will finally start to receive defensive equipment from Israel.
Did Netanyahu actually promise anything concrete to President Zelensky in the conversation?
Well, he says that he will look on the possibility to reconsider the policy, but he was persuasive, so basically Mr. Zelensky was happy with the outcome of the discussion. We do believe that Israel is our friend, and we are in an extremely difficult situation right now.
Your counterpart, the Israeli ambassador in Kiev, reported home that Israel has a negative image in Ukraine right now to the extent of betrayal, like Judas Iscariot. Can that be overturned?
Definitely it can. We are here to help. We are your friends, and the embassy is trying to show every single support that Israel providing to Ukraine at the moment.
Is there any other Western country with such a bad image in Ukrainian public opinion right now?
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't want us to compete, that Israel would compete with Hungary, for example, or Serbia. I mean, you're probably going to wanted for me at least, to say that Israel is in the top 10, supporters of Ukraine, which is not the case at the moment. Yes. Humanitarian-wise, maybe yes, but again, you cannot win this war with the bandages.
This is why Ukrainians voted with the Palestinians to refer the issue of occupation to the International Court of Justice?
Listen, we, as a diplomats, we have extensive discussion about this issue. And the final voting, as far as I remember, is on December. And I hope we will be able to change our position. But let's put aside the diplomatic discussion. Our people have been killed massively by hundreds per day. And this is what we want to avoid. But let me ask you, if Ukraine will vote 100% of the resolutions for Israel, should it change Israeli position immediately and Israel will provide defensive equipment for us?
A good question, I'd say.
This is the key issue.
Is this what you said when you were summoned to the Foreign Office in Jerusalem?
Listen, summoned, I think it's too strong wording for that, because I used to be asking for this meeting 10 days before I was called to the office.
And this was not granted?
Yes, including this UN resolution that I want to discuss before, but they was not available, unfortunately. And it's also the issue of the infringements of the Ukrainians' citizens' rights when they are coming to Israel. So for the last 3 months, the number of denies has grown 3 to 4 times.
You sound extremely frustrated, not to say outraged, with the attitude of the Israeli Foreign Office.
Well, sometimes it happens. When you're speaking about the practical issues, it's very difficult to get help, unfortunately. And again, I should be less diplomatic because we are in war. And I do believe that diplomacy of war is different from diplomacy of peace. we do need Israel help, and this help could be the game changer.
Ambassador Evgeny Kornичук, thank you so much for being with us, and let's hope there will be an end to the suffering of
Yom
your
Tov.
people
Thank you.
soon. Thank you.